Hello, people of the internet. Welcome back to day 4 of my 31 days of Halloween makeup extravaganza. I hope you guys are enjoying it thus far. Today I'm doing this pop art zombie look. If you are interested to see how I created this look, then just go ahead and keep on watching this video, and there will be a voiceover showing you and telling you how I do this look. So yeah, just keep on watching. So first I'm just going to be grabbing my Diamond FX Face Painting palette, and then I'm going to grab the black out of that, and I'm going to outline a little place on my forehead where the brain can show through. Then I'm going to be doing a wound on my neck, as well as a little place that's just going to be open on my chest where you can see ribs through it. And then I'm going to go and make 4 little sections of, I guess, rotting flesh where you'll be able to see the teeth through. So yeah, these can be any shape you want. You don't have to do the same shapes as me. It's just, you know, however you feel. Just do you. And next I'm going to just be putting this little hollow nose thing on top of my nose, just so I remember to put that there, because sometimes if I don't add in little details, I honestly forget to do them. So I'm just adding this there so I don't go over it in blue later and, you know, waste a little bit of blue face paint, because I do not have a big thing of blue face paint yet, just the little one that I have in this palette. Next, I'm just going to be grabbing this blue shade from the palette, and I'm going to be painting my whole entire face, as well as my neck and my shoulders. So yeah, that's really fun. It took quite a while, so I sped it up a ton, and now I'm going to be taking the pink and filling in the section where the little brain will be, as well as the sections around my mouth where the teeth will be showing through. And I actually end up making the teeth, the one that I'm doing now, I make those red because I didn't really like the way they looked as pink, so we make them red later on in the video. But for now, they're pink. Now taking this purple from the palette, I'm just going to make 2 kind of blobby things under my eye. These are just where your eyes are sunken in, and it's like a pop art cartoon zombie, so we're just making this fun and colorful. So just however you want the shapes to be, if you just want them to be half circles, if you want to be blobby, whatever you want to do. Then taking this white face paint, I'm going to be making the teeth in all of the little gaps that we made. And so I do about 2 or 3 teeth in each row in each little gap. Okay, so next I'm going to be taking the red out of the palette and just going over the pink in the mouth parts, because I did not like the way the pink looked there, so I'm just covering it up with red. And it's fine if you accidentally mess up the teeth, you can just go back in with the white and fix them once you finish coloring it in with the red. Now I'm taking a larger brush and filling in the little place that I made on my chest, but I honestly should have done the white first and, like, you know, made the ribs before I filled it in with the red. And then I realized that halfway through, and then I go in with the white and fill in the ribs, and then they kind of turn pink, but I liked the way it looked, so, you know, I just kind of left it like that. So now I am just going to be taking this white face paint and drawing or painting in the ribs. So I'm just drawing a straight line up and down and then 3 going out to the side. They're not that great. They kind of turned pink since I did the red first, but I liked how they looked with that pink tint, so I just left them, and this is what they look like. They're not that great. Now I'm taking this light lime green shade, and I am filling in the wound on my neck to kind of like be an infected wound, and it's kind of shaped like it's kind of shaped like a lemon. And now I am taking the dark green from the same palette and I'm adding some little polka dots, which makes it look even more like lemon. I was just pretending to be a zombie there. My boyfriend was watching me do my face paint. And now I am taking the black that I was using earlier and I am just going to be drawing in my eyebrows because this is a pop art zombie after all. You may be, the living dead, but you still need some good eyebrows, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to go ahead and finish up the eyebrows, and you can see me talking because again my boyfriend was in the room, so I was just talking to him. And I am just going to fill in these eyebrows and then I will be back once this clip is done and I finish filling my eyebrows in. So my hamster decided to wake up, so if you can hear her running on her wheel, I am very sorry about that. But now I am just going to be taking the black and then outlining the brain outline that I have previously already done. I just want to make it darker since I did paint over it a little bit. And then I'm going to be adding a couple of cracks because, you do have to get through a skull before you get to the brain. So I'm just adding some cracks in there for fun. I added a lot right there. So I was like, ooh, I should probably tone it down, so I only did a couple in the other places. And then I'm going to add the little squiggles in the pink part for all, like, the different little squiggles of the brain. So, yeah, that's that. To be honest, for this, all I did is kind of like draw a bunch of like little S's and squiggly marks and then make matching ones to make like little sections. This part I put way too much water in the paint, so it was like super thick, but maybe there's just like a large gap in the brain there. I don't know, man. Then I'm going to be outlining the little blobby things under my eyes, little eye bags from sunken in eyes, and then I'm going to be adding a couple of lines in those just to make them look, more cartoony and pop art like. And I'm going to be doing the same to the other eye, and the one that I'm doing right now, I like the way this one turned out better because I separated the lines and I didn't just do a full line. So as you can see here, I'm making kind of like smaller lines, which makes it look a lot better than just doing like a straight line the whole thing through. You know what I mean? So now I'm just re-outlining the little pieces around the mouth just to make sure that, you can still see the outline of them because I did cover up the black lines with some red and blue on accident just because I was, painting relatively quick. So I'm just going to go over those to make sure they look nice and sharp and crisp and clean. And now I'm just going to outline the little lemon thing on my neck. I'm just going to call it a lemon because it really just looks like a kind of green lemon. I guess it's technically a lime. A green lemon is a lime. Okay, and then I'm just going to re-go over the little hollow nose bit because this, I never really fully did it in the beginning. And then I'm going to add these little lines for like kind of like where the collarbone would be just because, zombie skin sinking in, you know. So I'm just adding these so it looks like the skin is sinking in there, and then I'm going to be taking the red and making the little rib pieces a little bit smaller, just because I did make them relatively large, so I was just making them a little bit smaller and kind of narrowing out to a point. So they started against that one line in the middle, and then they kind of thinned out as they got to the outer portion. And then I'm going to be taking the black and just adding some little wrinkles around the little pieces of the mouth, because again, zombie, sunken in skin, you know? So I'm just going to be doing that, and then I do end up adding another line to the little collarbone piece to try and make it look a little bit more pop arty. I don't really know if I liked how that turned out, but you know, if you want to do it, you can. If you don't have to. And I just added a couple of lines in it to make it, like, I don't know, more cartoony, I guess. I don't really know what I was doing when I did that, but you know, here's me doing that, so, you know, I guess just kind of like a cartoon shadow type of thing. So if you want to do that, you can. If you don't have to do it at all. It's your pop art zombie, so do what you want, whatever you please, you know? So now I'm just adding a couple little eyebrow furrow lines by my eyebrow, and one of them I'm actually connecting to my eyebrow, because for some reason, pop art characters always look distressed, so why should a zombie be any different just because it's a zombie? So I'm just adding those little lines, and then that is the end of this look. Okay, so that is the final look. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And if you would like to see the rest of my 31 Days of Halloween extravaganza, then definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button down below, and also hit the little bell notification button so you will be notified every single day when I upload my Halloween makeup video for the day, every single day of October. And until next time, kisses from Kentucky. Bye!